Lincoln educates himself. The story is well known how he reads voraciously as a young man. And he comes of age educationally at a really seminal moment in American cultural and political history, because in the previous century, politics was the province of the upper crust. There was great men did the speaking, and they spoke in a certain way. They used a certain kind of oratory that marked them clearly as political speakers. There was a kind of talk that was used in politics that was not used in ordinary conversation. You wouldn't mistake George Washington's farewell address for something that he would say over a table in a tavern. This was a different kind of talk. Then you have the success of the Revolution, in the era in which Lincoln grows up in the early 19th century, when democratic ideals and the idea of mass participation in politics begins to grow. And with the founding of the Democratic Party, Jacksonian politics, you see more and more widespread participation. Now, how do you reconcile that with political speech that is very formal and exclusive and can only be spoken by the well-educated gentry? Well, you can't. So you have to have a different kind of political speech. But is it going to be just the tavern talk, things that people say over a beer? Is that how political orators should talk? That doesn't seem right. So the country is looking for a middle ground, some kind of speech that politicians can use that is idiomatic and informal and can be understood by everybody, but still differentiates the person, shows a quality of education and seriousness of thought that make the person worthy of getting your vote. Lincoln hits right in that moment, and he, more than any other politician, finds a way to do that, to speak clearly and idiomatically with short, clear, concrete sentences and images that people can understand, but at the same time are not simplistic, are not crude, are not vulgar. And when he gets in the ultimate flowering of that style to the Gettysburg Address, he creates a political prose that has never been copied since. If someone tried to speak Lincoln did today, they'd be laughed at. We have a different political speech today. But Lincoln found that middle ground between the high language of the 18th century and the common backslapping political talk that was to become popular later. And no one else has ever quite nailed it as cleanly as he did.